Hey guys, and welcome back to the next video in this tutorial series for the Instagram app. In this tutorial, we're gonna start building comments out. Okay, so let's sort of take it back to our last video and what we did there. In the last video, we managed to build out the like button, and the video before that, we built out this Instagram post. So you can hit this like button here, unlike it here. All right, in this video, we're gonna build a little bit of a comments type section. Let's get to that. So we're gonna build a comment button like so. So you click the comment button, it's gonna bring you to a comment page. And on this page, you're gonna be able to write different comments like, hey, nice pic, and then submit that. And then I'll add a comment up there on top. Then you can submit another one like, maybe like, great photo, like that, hit done, and then it adds another comment. It's not super styled yet, that'll be a future video, but this is just sort of getting the overall comment page working all together. So let's get started. All right, so this is where we left off in the previous video. The first thing we wanna do is add a second button to this list tile. So right beside the heart button here, we wanna add a comment little icon button. So let's see here what we got. So leading currently has this one button here. So let's try to take that out and put that into a constant. So I'm gonna cut that out, and then I'm just gonna put it as a constant up here. So we're gonna do icon button. Let's say heart button is equal to what we just cut out. All right. Liked press only static numbers. Oh, so this actually needs to go in the build function here. Sorry about that. So we put that here. Okay. And then heart button is obviously not defined. Not used, so we got to put it back in here. All right, so there you go. Back to what we had before. The next thing we want to do is define a icon button, right? So we can do this. So copy paste this heart button. We don't want to call it, we'll call it comment button. Same size. The icon will be, let's do icons.chat bubble outline. Okay. Oh, there's an extra T here. And then we can do colors. We'll do colors.gray, I guess. Colors.gray. Okay. We don't need a tooltip. On press, we can leave that for now. And then we want to put it also next to this, but we can't just do this because this won't compile. We actually need to make it a row. So, and then have children of the row. Kind of makes sense because they're like side by side, so it's like a row of buttons, right? So if we just make a row, put its children as these two buttons, that should work. Save that. All right, so now we have the comment button right there for us, which works great. Now, what does it do right now? Since it's the same on pressed, well, pressing this just makes the heart button work because our on pressed, where is it? Our on pressed, see, it just does pressed, and pressed just makes things liked. So we actually have to make a new function here that will be comment button press, we'll call it. And for this, we want it to actually open up a new window. So if you go on your Instagram and you hit the comment button, it actually opens up a separate page where you can view all the comments and add your own comments. So that's what we're gonna do here. So we're gonna do set state, bracket goes that, and then we wanna do navigator.push context material page route builder is context, and then we're gonna do something called comments page. So right now comments page is not defined, right? So obviously this code is not gonna compile, but we can go ahead and define that. So we're just gonna open up this sidebar here, make a new Dart file here. Just call it comments. Sure. And then in this Dart file, we can define what our comment page will be. So let's sort of just build something so we can just flip between the two pages for now. So the first thing we need to do is import package Flutter material Dart. And then we want to make this a stateful widget, right? So comments page extends stateful widget. Override create state new comments page state. Okay, and then we got to create the page state. So class comments page state extends state comments page, and then we can override the build function. Override. What's wrong here? Oh, this is no bracket here. Whoops. Override widget build. There we go. To do implement build. So we're gonna implement a scaffold. Yes, scaffold. Yeah. And this is gonna be app bar new app bar title. Text comments. Cool. And the body, we can just do text comments page. And we'll save that. Let's see what's wrong here. Okay, now back on this page, it still can't find it because we need to import it. So we can add another import here. So import comments.dart. Save that. Okay, that compiled fine. Now we go here and hit this button. Oh, it's still linked up to this like button behavior. So we need to change that. Instead of doing on pressed here, we need to change it to comment button press. You can see this is gray. That means it isn't used. If I hover over it, the method comment button press isn't used. So we gotta replace that over here. Go ahead and save that. How it reloads, click that. Now you can see it just says comments page, just sort of like we described here. So the next thing we need to do is make this comments page work. Sort of like in Instagram, we need there's like a list of comments, right? So we need to build a list view here, is what they call it in Flutter, all right? So most of the work will now be in the comments.dart. I think we're finished with the work on the main page. So for this one, we need to store a list of strings, right? So because the comments are just strings, so list strings, we call it comments. The underscore indicates it's a private variable. And then we gotta have a add comment function. So add comment, string val, and this set state, set state. And that's gonna do comments.add val. What's wrong here? Oh, this needs one of these guys. We do right click and you do reformat. This makes our code look pretty. Okay, so that doesn't do anything yet because we have no way to add comments. But the next thing we want to do is create a way to build out this list. So now that we have a list of comments, how do we display, said list of comments on this page, right? So we're gonna do we can make a widget that builds the comment list, and that's gonna return a list view builder, item builder, context index, if index less than comments dot length, return build comment item comments index. Now couple different things here. List view builder is not defined. What is, oh, because it's called list view dot builder. That works. Build comment item is not defined. So we need to build that. So this is going to return a widget build comment item. And this is going to take in a text string comment. And then this is going to return a new list tile. Title text comment. Awesome. And then we need to update our body here so it actually takes in the new stuff instead of just the plain text. So instead of body text comments page, we want to change this to do a column. And the children of this column will be build comment list. All right, so I'll add in the second variable here afterwards. But first, let's see if this runs. Ooh, we definitely have a lot of errors here. Vertical viewport was given unbound height. Okay. And then expanded. Okay. So what we need to do here, this error here, means that it doesn't know it doesn't know the height of this comment list, so we need to wrap it inside an expanded widget. Expanded basically just tells it to like fill the space. So however big the comment list is, just expand to fill. Build comment list. Yes. Okay, so we save that. All right, so nothing happened. What do you mean nothing happened? Like, that's because we have no comments. So what if we type in some comments like banana, nice picture, banana, nice picture, I love Instagram. And we save that. Oddly, nothing still happens. Okay, that's not what's supposed to happen. Bugger here. So hit this debugger. We're gonna reload this comment up. Loading in debug mode. Comment list. Okay, so this does get hit. We see with the bug. Hit this play button on the side to run it. So it has to run twice or 3 times because there's 3 comments, right? Oh, okay. So I don't know what happened there. Sometimes when you change, I think when you change the body here, you might have to, rerun the program, and the hot reload won't work. Anyways, so that's all done now. So the next thing we need to do is add a text field where we can sort of type in our new comments. That way, this comment page is not static and we can add comments. The next thing we need to do is create a text field. So here we want to create text field. Why are you complaining? Oh, okay, wrong place. Text field, and then this text field should have an on submitted, and that should take in submitted string, and it will add comment, submitted string. And then what else? We add some decoration to this, so input decoration, content padding. We can add maybe constant edge insets. Oh God, what is all this stuff? Insets 20. Hint text. Add comment as risingblock.com. That should be it. So we save that. Uh-oh. View issues. Expect to define a semicolon. Where? 38? Oh, yeah. Save that. Alright, we're gonna take out this debug point, play it, and then here we go. So what if I type in, I love this photo, yo, and hit done? Ah, there you go. Yeah, so that concludes this tutorial, and I hope you guys found that super helpful. Let me know what you guys want next. So I think I'm gonna either do a tutorial where I hook this up to Firebase, so then you can sort of save the comments into the Firebase system, like Firestore or some other database, or we could go in a different direction and we can continue sort of like building on this UI to make this look more like Instagram. So let me know what you guys want in the comments below and I'll make it. Till next time, see ya.